Hello and welcome to another edition of Bombchu News. My name is Chris, I'm joined by Andron, and today we'll be covering the news that we found interesting. Gabe Newell has unveiled new details about their upcoming game Artifact, and their plans for Valve as well. During a closed-door presentation, Gabe Newell announced that they were going to start shipping games again, and that Artifact would be the first of several games coming from Valve. Newell stated that with these upcoming releases, the key to their approach would be, quote, the ability to develop hardware and software simultaneously, end quote, but wasn't specific about what this would entail. He compared their new approach to Nintendo, stating, quote, when Miyamoto is sitting down thinking about the next version of Zelda or Mario, he's thinking about what is the controller going to look like, what sort of graphics and other capabilities, and he can introduce new capabilities like motion input because he controls both of those things. That's something that we've been jealous of, and that's something that you'll see us taking advantage of subsequently, end quote. While no other games were announced, we did get a lot of info about Artifact, the card game that was originally revealed during last year's biggest Dota 2 tournament, the International. The biggest piece of news revealed about Artifact is that it will not be free to play. This is very surprising, as Artifact is going to have to go up against Hearthstone, as well as all the other free-to-play digital card games. Gabe Newell also clarified that Artifact is not a Dota 2 card game, rather the game is using Dota as a base, and that new characters introduced in Artifact will appear in Dota. Overall, the game looks really interesting. It uses a lot of the features of a game of Dota, including creeps, heroes, lanes, towers, and a game-ending ancient, all on top of a game that seems a lot more like Magic the Gathering than it does Hearthstone. I'm really looking forward to learning more about Artifact, which is set to launch by the end of this year.
Nintendo continued their tradition of content-packed directs yesterday and delivered updates on quite a few highly anticipated titles. The Direct features some new 3DS games, which were a new WarioWare game titled WarioWare Gold, Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers, which appears to be a sequel to Dylan's Rolling Western, a re-release of Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story now featuring Bowser Jr. as well, Detective Pikachu, which features some rather creepy voice acting, and a port of the excellent Luigi's Mansion following the sequel already on the system. Onto the Switch side of things, Kirby Star Allies added some classic characters for even more hijinks, Okami HD was revealed with motion and touch controls, Dark Souls Remastered got a few more details, the new No More Heroes game was shown off and looks a lot like the boss fighting game Fury, and South Park The Fractured Butthole was revealed for the system. Let's dive just a little deeper though on some of the bigger titles featured. Square Enix's Octopath Traveler finally laid down a release date of July 13th, 2018 for the old school inspired RPG and revealed two more of the many characters available. The merchant Tressa can purchase special items that no other character can, while the apothecary Alphen can analyze people, which gives him perks like making ends cheaper. I'm unsure how that translates though. The job system has also been expanded as well, letting you combine relatively weak combat classes such as the Merchant with more combat-ready ones such as the Warrior, doubling the options available during battles per party member. This new info coupled with the release date have me even more excited for this game. Mario Tennis Aces detailed exactly what is different this time around, and it really blew my mind how much they added to this title compared to their previous outing on the clay court. In addition to what you expect from regular tennis, they've also added an energy meter which lets you perform zone shots to damage rackets, zone speed to help quickly move into position to defend against these, blocking which requires exact timing to stop a zone shot without damage, and of course the return of special shots. If that wasn't enough already, trick shots are even crazier moves that let you fill up your energy by performing risky acrobatic feats. Luckily, for purists, there's also a simple mode without all the Mario craziness added in. It looks like they're aiming to match Mario Kart in regard to its online, which is a good fit for a very social game as long as it works correctly. Mario Tennis Aces comes out on June 22nd, 2018. Finally, Splatoon 2 took over the show and showcased a rather long, darker trailer to announce the new Octo expansion, which will be introducing Octopus into the game in a variety of forms. The creators specified this will be the first paid DLC for Splatoon 2, which is amazing given how much content they've released for free, and includes a full single-player adventure focusing on the new Octopus-inspired girl. Before the show ended, a familiar logo took the screen, revealing Super Smash Bros. Is on its way to the Switch this year and will be including the Squidlings. For the little information we got, fans are already claiming this could be a new title in the series, but even though it appears that both Mario and Link are sporting their new duds, I would expect this to be a remix of the last Smash Bros. Game like how Mario Kart 8 became Deluxe. However, I wouldn't mind being proven wrong on this one. It really looks like Nintendo has yet another content-filled year planned for 2018.
Well, that's all the news that we found interesting today. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.